Welcome. Today we're going to be discussing visual literacy. Miss H, thank you for joining me today. In this lesson, we're going to practice intensive reading of visual texts, identify, analyze, and evaluate the purpose and message of visual and written texts, apply visual knowledge to decode the cartoon, practice an exam type visual literacy question. Today, we're going to look at a very famous brand. So, let's start. What is the definition? What is the slogan? A slogan is usually a short and striking or memorable phrase used in advertising. So here we see that this brand over here is called Nike. Okay, that is where we see it. And this is called our slogan. And our slogan is just do it. Okay. Now let's practice reading our cartoon. Okay, so this cartoon has 4 frames. 4 little blocks, and those little blocks are called frames. Okay, and it starts off with Madam, and Madam is this little one. Okay, and Eve is this little one. And it says, Eve, you call this lounge clean. Well, according to cyberspace, 38,023 people liked the job I did vacuuming, and 72,362 people think I deserve a raise and more paid leave. Thanks a lot, Facebook. And 12,426 think your punchline could be funnier. Okay, so this is a little conversation between a domestic worker and her employee, a very famous South African cartoon strip. Okay, so what is a punchline? A punchline is the funniest part of the story. It is the part that makes people laugh. Let's look at some of the facial expressions. Okay, let's look at the last frame, and the last frame is this one over here, frame number 4. What would you say Madam's facial expression is on this one? What do you think? Take a second. Do you think it is indignation, shock, or even anger? It could be any of those 3. Do you think that Madam is thankful that Facebook has done this? Do you think so? Does she look happy? No, she is saying the opposite of what she means. She is employing a language tool called sarcasm. Now let's look at an exam type question. This is the type of question you can find in your exam room. It's a little frame and you have 2 sticks, and it says, what goes in the ocean goes in you. That little tag, and it says there is plastic and a little dip, and I suppose that is the rice and that is the sticks. So let's say this is sushi. Okay. So, who is the target audience in this advertisement? What do you think? Explain the message in the headline. How do the visuals above the headline support the message in this advertisement? How does the advertiser support the message of this advert? In your opinion, why does the advertiser use the image of sushi and not another type of food? Does this advertisement succeed in convincing you, the reader, to recycle? Support your answer. Okay, so let's read through it. And we said our target audience is teenagers and adults, or any young professional that is going out and is going to purchase some sushi. Okay, so young, vibrant professionals. What is a target audience? Your target audience is the people who the writer or the cartoonist was talking to. Okay, and because we're the young, vibrant teenagers and adults, we are the ones who are littering, and that litter goes into the ocean and then it goes into you. What is the message? The message is what do you take away from the advert? What is the author trying to tell you? The message states that if you throw rubbish in the ocean, you will end up eating it as the fish and the environment and all the other animals also consume this plastic. Okay, what else? The sushi is made of plastic and the rubbish that was thrown in the ocean. And that is what the message is of that little advert. The picture which accompanies the text has to support the main idea, which is that whatever you allow the wildlife to consume, you will in turn buy from that store and also consume that plastic. The advertiser supports the message of the advert by restating research results. Okay, so those are factual facts which the advertiser has taken and used to support the results. Sushi usually uses fish and represents food from the ocean. Okay, yes, and it makes people aware of the dangers of littering. Okay, and that was the main idea of this one, the danger of littering. Thank you for joining me today on this year last on this year slide and on this year presentation. Thank you very much.